We're sentimental humans. At the end of the day, you can do those things for yourself. You can take your own step out in the day, girl. And when you're in a relationship, you're supposed to be benefiting. Then, baby, we're not laying down. Don't ignore those flags, y'all. I'm telling you. Now, if you're not happy with whatever you're doing, you need to change, baby. Make that change right now. Your time is right. Your time is right, and it's going to come. Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to your girl's channel. If you're new here, hey girl or guy, be sure to hit the subscribe button and join the fam, because if you're not subscribed now, you're gonna want to subscribe later. So hit that button, join the fam, leave a comment if you're new here. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get straight into this video. Y'all see by the title, we're gonna be having a girls chit chat about some real ass shit. I'm being very unfiltered in this video. No personal feelings. This is my opinion based on my experiences. So yeah, some topics that we're gonna be hitting on. I wrote it down in my hair planner. We have things I learned in my 20s. That's like the overall gist of this whole video. Chit chat, get ready with me. We have dating and toxicity and relationships, childhood trauma, and spiritual growth. So yeah, in a nutshell, that's my whole life that's been going on right now. Enough chit chat, and let's get straight into this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, and I love this stuff. It definitely makes the makeup stick, and I haven't had no issues with it. So yeah, definitely love this primer. But I'm gonna take a sip first of my wine. Cheers. If you're watching this video, go ahead and get you a cup of wine, get you some chips. Please feel welcome to add you guys' own comments and opinions down below in the comments. Yeah, we can all engage with each other in the comments. So yeah, cheers. I'm gonna be going in with my Born This Way Too Faced foundation. But first, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. So while I do my eyebrows using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, I'm gonna go ahead and start chit-chatting on the first topic. Let's discuss dating and toxicity first. If you guys don't know, I am 22 years old, and I would say dating in your 20s, even as like a teenager, like when you first start dating, it's gonna be crazy. Like, you gonna go through some shit and you gonna get your feelings hurt. Girl or guy, especially like dudes. Like, I feel like dudes get their feelings hurt during like their first relationship or first girl that they take serious, and then it's like, fuck the rest of y'all. Like, that one girl break that boy heart, and then it's like, fuck the rest of the bitches. Like, once that girl break that dude heart, it's like traumatic for dudes. And it's the same for us, but I feel like us females, we're just so emotional, and like, we're loving creatures, you know? We're sentimental humans, and it's completely normal. Don't get me wrong. And yes, I do believe in like zodiac signs and stuff like that. Some zodiac signs can be more, you know, sentimental than others, I believe. I am a Libra. Comment down below if you're a Libra as well. So like, for instance, growing up, like when you lose your virginity, you automatically grow attachment. Sex is literally a form of attachment. If you guys don't know, soul ties is real. The first time I learned about soul ties was 12th grade year. I could not leave. Well, I could leave. I don't want to say that, but I was having a hard time leaving my relationship. It was very toxic, but you know, I stayed around because he did things that it was new to me, like going on dates, paying for my food, eating good, taking little road trips, and of course, ooh, look at that mark. Of course, you know, once you get to knowing the family, it makes it harder to leave that person. And I would say, if you're in a situation to where like you're not happy, but you're trying to stay around just because of the family, it's not worth it. Honestly, if they really respect you and, you know, actually care about you, they wouldn't hold no grudges against you deciding to wash your hands with that man. Like, you have to do what you have to do. And oftentimes I feel like us females, we be getting so caught up in those temporary moments that I do may give us temporary feelings, whether that's in the bed, whether, like I mentioned, going out. At the end of the day, you can do those things for yourself. You can take your own self out on the day, girl. And of course, 18, 19-year-old me, 10-year girl me did not know nothing about that. Like, so I had got cheated on, you know, and of course I put my foot down and I popped my shit. But girl, you went back and took him back though. So it's kind of like, girl. And I feel like it also goes back, ooh, my eyebrows is looking crazy right now. It also goes back to self-love as well. My eyebrows are looking crazy. Please excuse me, y'all. I promise I'm gonna clean it up. Dang, I knocked my earring out. It goes back down to self-worth, self-love, for real, for real. And knowing that there's multiple fish out here. And I know y'all get tired of hearing, oh, it's multiple fishes out here in the sea. But you just want that one specific fish. Like, that fish is like, look good. And of course, everybody gonna have their flaws, y'all. Nobody is perfect, do not get me wrong. But at the end of the day, some things that's like, you need to go is if they're disrespectful. Ask yourself, is it even worth being here? Why am I even here? What am I benefiting from this relationship? And I hate to say it, but honestly, truly, when you're in a relationship, you're supposed to be benefiting. Like, I don't care what nobody say. You should be getting some type of benefit from the relationship. Growing together spiritually, learning things about credit. I don't know how old you guys are, but like me being 22, having my own apartment, you know what I'm saying? It's important to know about real adult ass shit, like credit. Like, that's important. Learn from each other rather than just learning each other in the bed. And like I said, soul ties is real, so if you're really just sticking around just for the sex, after you didn't ask yourself all these type of questions, what is he really doing for me? And you can't write down or tell yourself anything for real, then babe, it's time to go. It's going to be hard getting over somebody. Oh, my eyebrows look crazy, y'all. This is so hard to talk and do your makeup. This is a task. But if that's the reason, after you didn't figure it out, more cons than pros. I learned so much over the years of dating, and I've only had 3 real relationships when I'm 22. I've always been in a relationship low-key. Like, after that relationship that I feel like I had those soul ties from, I got in a relationship like 3 months later. One from high school lasted about 2 years. And that's a long ass time to commit to your life. You know what I'm saying? You're giving this person your energy. You're allowing their energy into your space. Energy is real. That's one thing that I've learned in my 20s, that people energy will tell you everything that you need to know. Okay, y'all, let me pause. Let me get off this camera and fix these brows, and I'll be back. I am back. I know I look a little pale, but brows is done. I'm so not used to brow pomade, y'all, but yeah, I usually use brow powder. Back to the topics. Also, with soul ties, like having sex with somebody, allowing someone to, you know, be connected to your body and your mind, body, soul. If y'all don't know what that is, look that up, because I'm not the person to really go in detail to explain, because I'm still, like I said, learning on a spiritual growth type of aspect as well. But look into it, y'all. It's, be careful and mindful who you lay down with. No judgment to those who, you know, may have a one-night stand with somebody at the club. You know, you lit, you young, live your life, but be mindful of who you do that with, because your things can be connected to you that they have been going through, Like, for instance, if somebody is going through something and they're like always angry, always mad, and you know, just seem very, I don't know, at a standstill with their life, just not happy. Once you have sex with that person, am I cricket? Yeah, it's cricket. Once you have sex with that person, that literally becomes you. That energy literally becomes a part of you. So that's why when dating, I do not be in a rush to have sex. But keep in mind, y'all, we're gonna make mistakes, have sex a little too fast. But going forward, something I learned in my 20s is that I'm not just giving up the coochie. If that man doesn't show me that I'm worthy as much as I know that I'm worthy myself, then baby, we're not laying down. If that man doesn't take you out, give you flowers, show you before having sex that you're worthy. Ooh, my makeup look crazy right now. That you're worthy before having sex with that man, then it's like, what do you care more about, my coochie? Or do you fuck more with my coochie or me? You don't be in a relationship just for the sex, just because the coochie good, the sex good. Like, come on now, y'all. Don't get me wrong, I want to know what it's hitting on too, but at the end of the day, that shit doesn't matter. That shit doesn't matter. And you can tell those vibes initially from somebody when y'all are first talking. So that's something I learned in my 20s, to be mindful who you lay down with. Be mindful of the red flags. Listen to that shit. Stop ignoring the motherfucking red flags, because I damn sure did. When it comes to freaking friendships, man, listen. Don't ignore those flags, y'all. I'm telling you, because once someone show you their true colors, listen to it. Don't try to make stuff up in your head that, oh no. Once somebody show you initially that they don't fuck with you, you get any type of gut feeling that they really don't fuck with you, you better listen to shit. I'm the living testimony of not listening to the red flags. Giving people second chances. Now, I'm not saying that people don't change. People not, mind you, we're all human. We're not perfect. People make mistakes. But like at the end of the day, depending on when y'all talk, have a sit down talk, be grown women, grown men, and sit down and talk about the issue, you better fucking go. Because, let me tell y'all, when some shit really go down and you not leave at that point, at that right then and there, when you first find out about it, you get closer with that person, whether that's a male, a guy friend, a girlfriend, whatever the case is, you grow with that person. You and that person see each other when y'all low, when y'all go through stuff, y'all bit into each other about stuff, y'all go through life together. Especially like advice to my girls that's like graduating high school and stuff, and you know, you may be going to college, looking to make friends, of course, looking for a new social life then from back home. Be mindful, you know, like some people are not meant to be your friends. Some people are meant to just be associates, and that's it, that's all. When I say associates, that could be, oh, hey girl, what you doing tonight? Let's meet up, let's go out. But then again, y'all, I don't know if it's just me being me with my own experiences, but like, you cannot be drunk around everybody. You cannot get drunk around everybody, because this is a crazy, psychic, devilish world that we live in. And if y'all are not on game, females, be on game. Keep your taser around you. Always be aware of your surroundings, who's gonna be there. If you don't know them, if you get that gut feeling to go somewhere, listen to it, because you never know what make it happen out here, y'all. Like, I'm not trying to scare nobody, but this is just real shit, because people are out here getting kidnapped, people are out here getting snatched up, people are out here getting raped. Like, college students, people on campus are out here getting raped. Never give anybody a benefit of the doubt, no matter what type, who they are, what name they have. It doesn't matter. Like, do not give people a benefit of the doubt. And even when you're just starting to be friends with people, do not give people a benefit of the doubt. I'm sorry, but you just cannot. Especially like when you first meet somebody, like, pay attention to everything. I am not just saying this just because, but girl, I'm trying to look out for you and put y'all on game. Do not give people the benefit of the doubt that they won't turn on you, that they won't talk about you behind your back, that they won't show up for you when you need them the most, because it can happen. The person that you feel like was the closest to you, the person that you feel like would never turn on you, could turn on you in 2.5 seconds. They could be turning on you right now. You don't see it because you're ignoring the red flags. Just pay attention to everything, y'all. Pray about it. Something that I've been getting into lately is getting back into church. In my 20s, like, that's very important. To have a spiritual connection with God, having a relationship, building a relationship with Him is so important to me personally, because I go through my childhood traumas every day. Believe it or not, you sitting here watching this video go through childhood traumas every day. And it's important to sit down, reflect, and realize that. And being in your 20s is so freaking hard, because, like, me, for instance, this is my first time moving out to an apartment by myself. I'm not used to staying by myself. I came from living with my mom and dad, to my dad passed when I was 13, to having to grow really fast and mature really fast to be there for my mom in all aspects. Then graduating, going through these toxic relationships, having these bad connections with these people, trying to go into college, having that burden still on me based on my childhood experience and what I've dealt through as a child. And going to a dorm, staying with somebody in that room, feeling their energy. Not at the time I didn't know about it, but people energy. Living with somebody and their energy in a room, you walk in a room, could completely turn things around. Could completely switch your mood in 2.5 seconds. Like, this is so real. Like, I'm over here stopping to do my makeup because that's some real shit. Yo, people energy, you get this weird feeling. You happy go lucky, and then you get around a person and it's just like your mood go blue. That's a sign. That's a sign that you need to evaluate that person and move accordingly. But for instance, just in a small ass dorm room, going through such a big change, like I said, being in a whole different area, trying to meet new friends, I was honestly scared to meet new friends, because of the simple fact, like, I had family, I had best friends, I had people I fell out with that I genuinely cared about, that I felt like we would never leave. But I mean, honestly, truly, y'all, some people outgrow each other. And I never had bad blood with nobody. I don't hold grudges against nobody or anything like that. I take friendships as a true loss as well, you know, like a true like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I take friendship so serious. I'm such a loyal person, loyal friend to the people that I love and care about. So when I stopped being friends with somebody that I genuinely cared about, it definitely puts a toll on me. Honestly, truly. Back to me going to college or whatever. 18, 19, not yet in my 20s. I fell out with my roommates, and I just felt like the respect just wasn't there no more, you know? So I kept my distance. It wasn't no other multiple situation other than that. If y'all want a story time, y'all can let me know in the comments or whatever. So I had to be in a room with somebody off energy for a whole semester and like some change. And then my social life was kind of not it, because I had so many difficult classes and I was just like in a funk, honestly. And I felt like I was alone going through it. I wasn't going to church no more. You know, I used to go to church from time to time with my mom, but you know, moving to a new area, I had no idea what church to go to. I was scared to ask people about it, or you know, I was just scared, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. So like going through that, not having that spiritual connection, and just going through my own thoughts and own personal things as a college student, it really made it difficult for me. Like I was battling my mind on the daily, and it was very hard for me, you know. But here I am, 22, and I'm going spiritual with God, because God, me personally, when I pray, when I talk to him, I automatically feel better. And whatever I pray about, he's gonna come through and give me the answers and show me exactly what I prayed about, or show me exactly what I need to hear. Because sometimes we're so blind to the fact of certain people and certain things in our lives, whether that's a path change, a career change, people in your life. It has been helping me a lot. And I don't know what you guys believe in. If you have a God that you look up to, that you believe in, practice it on the daily, because it has definitely changed my life. I'm not gonna lie. Listen to like spiritual podcasts, and it has helped me. Like when I wake up, I'll listen to spiritual podcasts. It will help me a lot to start my day off on a good note, because here lately I've been feeling very anxious. I don't know why, but I feel like some people around me has been kind of throwing my balance off back to having people around you that is not genuinely there for you or want to see you win. That's kind of what I'm going through right now. And I had to go through that change all over again. But guess what? I look to God to help me go through this process of change again, and accepting things for what they are and not being in denial. A lot of times I feel like us females, we be such in denial about so much shit, and we don't keep it real with ourselves sometimes. But I'm here to keep it real with y'all. Like, stop being an denial, girl. Say stuff for what it is, and keep it real, and act accordingly. Whether it's with a friend, with your life right now, if you're not happy with whatever you're doing, you need to change, baby. Make that change right now. Reflect. Another thing I've tapped into is journaling. Journal down my thoughts, because sometimes certain topics I'm not comfortable to talk about, or I just want to give myself a mental check. I write down in my journal, and that's been very helpful, because once you get it out, or if you do have somebody that you trust to talk about these special things with, you talk to them as well, because getting it out makes you feel so much better. Like a brick gets off your chest. Like, it's real. Try that if you're going through something, if your chest is feeling kind of if your spirits is kind of like if your mood has been up and down, you haven't had the motivation, girl, get your ass up. Pray, reflect, and get that shit done and abide accordingly. Cut them people off. Get out your comfort zone. Go meet some new people. Socialize. Get out the house. Do things by yourself. Another thing I had to get used to in my 20s is being alone, being by myself. Like, going out to eat by myself has been something that I've done a couple times. But doing actual fun ass shit, like, I don't know, skating or just painting, like a little picnic date by yourself, is something that I have planned that I want to do very soon. You know, date yourself. If you're single, baby, date yourself. Because who gonna treat you better than you? Nobody's buying you flowers. Buy yourself flowers. Trader Joe's got the best deal, the prettiest flowers out here. Like, makeup is coming together, y'all see. I'm not looking as pale no more. I'm gonna contour my nose, but yeah. get out there, step out your comfort zone, and really reflect. Reflecting has been so helpful for me. Sometimes I feel like I haven't made it as far, or I'm mad at myself because I feel like my hard work is not paying off when it's really paying off. And I try to never compare myself to others' journey, because when your time is right, your time is right, and it's going to come. So yeah, not to mention, like, I don't want to make it seem like I always have good days or I never compare myself, because I catch myself comparing myself. But when I check myself and say it out loud, like, bitch, why are you comparing yourself to this person? Their journey and your journey is completely different, period. Switch things up, try new things, like sit down, write down your goals, and if you don't achieve them, okay, find a technique, try something different that you will be able to achieve those goals. So yeah, that's to sum up my life in my 20s and some helpful advice that I hope will help you guys out. And I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my makeup with some lip liner and finish just contouring a little bit. It's time to grow, it's time to elevate, okay? 2023 wasn't a good start for you. It's okay. Let's start now. Let me go ahead, put some blush on. That's why I'm missing some blush. I use this contour palette from Marshalls, and I'm gonna use this eyeshadow palette from Marshalls as well. I had got it as a gift, and let me just say, I freaking love it. I'm using the excess first. It's like a peachy shade that I like. Oh, let me take another sip of my wine. My wine just been sitting over here. That shit nasty. This peachy shade right here. And I'm going in with, always tap on the nose a little bit. Okay, y'all, so I added my mascara and I added my lip combo. Be sure to follow me on TikTok to get the details on my lip combo. This officially wraps up my girls chit chat get ready with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Be sure to leave a comment if you guys like these type of videos. I will be sure to record more. If you guys more story time, like detailed story times and stuff like that. And of course, like I said, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you leave, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.